G'day everyone, how you doing? Got a reasonably simple job for today on the patrol. I've got to change out the thermostat now. I'd suspect either there's no thermostat in there or it is jammed open, because basically the temperature gauge pretty much barely moves off bay low unless you got a bit of an extended uphill way run, and then it might creep up a bit, but it drops down pretty quick. So we're going to rip into that. Like I said, it's pretty simple, so let's get into it. We don't really need to undo the main heater hose if you don't want to. If you're replacing the top of the thermostat housing, then yeah, you'll have to take it off. But to be honest, you can probably leave all these hoses in place. I mean, it's only the air bleed and the heater hose for that top thermostat. So I'm just going to leave that in place and see what happens. But we've just got three 12mm bolts that hold the thermostat housing in. So we'll just undo those. This front one here has an earth strap on it, so we'll get that out of the way. And essentially, now you will lose a bit of coolant, obviously. It shouldn't be too much, but should be able to just pull that apart, and I'll prise that out with a pair of pliers. So as you can see, that is basically jammed open. So that is why we're getting no heat build up. So we'll throw a new one on and yeah, continue on. And now, of course, before we throw the new thermostat in, it doesn't hurt just to clean up that gasket face there. So I've just got a little scraper, and I'm just going to clean up that face and the little groove that the thermostat fits in. With cleaning that up, you can drop a bit of crud and crap in there, so it doesn't hurt just to give everything a bit of a clean as best you can. Make sure you get nothing dropping into your coolant system. I'll give that surface a bit more of a clean up, and we'll start bolting it together. A little bit of wet and dry can just do the trick sometimes as well, just to give that gasket face a nice clean up. So you see that's now nice and clean. I've just got to get a bit of coolant out of that thread hole because that's blind, so we don't want to bolt in that with that full of coolant, so I'll suck those out. So a DT42E is the thermostat I'm using, and that's just should be good for the TD42. So it should just sit in there. And then our thermostat gasket, and of course this gasket looks a little bit on the small side. Now of course the gasket that they've given me is a little bit on the small side, so that's kind of an annoyance. I'm just going to reuse this gasket for now. I could put a bit of gasket glue on it or a bit of sealant. I really don't want to do that because it just makes it a pain in the bum to pull it apart again next time. So I'm just going to run with it. If I need to put a new gasket on later, I will. Like I said, it's 3 bolts to get it out and replace, so it's not a big issue if it just weeps. Yeah, look, getting the wrong parts is always a bit of a pain, especially when it's probably it's 5:30 on a Sunday afternoon, so yeah, not much chance of getting the right bits right now. So like I said, I'm just going to whack this throat one on there now, and I'll sort out a replacement later. Now the torque on these bolts is 16 to 21 Newton meters. I'm just going to go on the little bit higher side because we've got the old gasket. So I'll go probably about, just round it up to 20. Okay, so that's that main job done. The last thing we need to do is obviously just top up the coolant. So the last job I'm going to do now is just give that engine bay just a bit of a hose off, just to flush any of that spilled coolant away. Just going to go for a test drive, make sure everything looks alright, and just check that that thermostat gasket, make sure it's not weeping. If it is, I'll just order another gasket, and yeah, we'll put the right size one on next time. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more GQ Patrol stuff. I've had this for 3 months or so now. I still need to do a full service on it. I haven't got around to dealing with it just due to a lack of time. So yeah, it is what it is. I will get there eventually, but need to do all the diffs, gearboxes, engine, the works. So yeah, just new oil changes. Yeah, go over it the whole lot. I'll probably try and do the valve lash as well. Flush the brake fluid, flush the clutch fluid, yeah, all the fun stuff. So if you want to see more of that stuff, please subscribe. If you're really keen, become a member. Shout out to my current members, Byron and Dave. I'm sure many of you looking at GQ maintenance stuff are probably familiar with Byron from Down the Shed with Byron, so go check out his channel as well. He's got plenty of good stuff there. And Dave from Dayco Garage, lots of cool stuff with within the car scene industry here in Perth. So yeah, go check out their channels if you haven't already. And yeah, cheers guys. I'll see you next time.